Hi, I'm Dave McKinnon. I'm the resident pro here at Chorlton-cum-Hardy Golf Club, and today on this perfect Manchester weather day I'm going to give you 5 tips that I see the mistakes people make when they go to the driving range. So today people will be at the driving range because they don't want to be out in this rain, and I'm going to give you 5 tips that when you go to the range that is not technical. So it's not going to be about your swing, your game. It's going to be something that I want you to follow and work with, and you'll, one, enjoy your range session a lot more, 2, come out feeling that you had some structure and some substance to your session, and 3, it'll improve your golf in the long run. So the first thing I see when I go to the range is, or when I'm teaching, most people will come and speak to me and they'll say, oh, I went and hit 100 balls, or went and when I go to the range, all I hear is driver being hit. So these tips are going to help you and give you some structure to your session when you go to the range. So tip 1 would be, the tip I give everyone is hit 50 balls per a session, nothing more. If you start hitting 100 balls, honestly, you start to get tired, fatigue, you're kicking them off the range at the end. Stick to your plan of 50 balls. So get 50 balls, and that is it. Once that session's done, but take your time over them 50. It's not a race. You're not in, you shouldn't be coming out with a sweat on. I see loads of people coming out as though they've been in the gym. Take your time, hit them, you know, go through each shot individually, and that should take you an hour to hit them shots if you do it properly. Tip 2 is warm up. You know, get 10 balls out of that, so you're going to have 40 balls for your session. 10 balls should be warm up, and I like to do just a little soft swing, a little half swing, and build each swing up to a full swing. Now you can hit a couple half, a couple 3/4, a couple a bit further, and then you build up to that full swing. Okay, so now you're ready for your session. So number 3, have a plan. You know, go with a plan. Go with the clubs that you want to work with. So I like to go with something in the lower range, a mid iron, a high iron, and a driver or a fairway wood. But you've got 10 balls of each. Have a plan, and that plan is your plan. So you work with that, however you want it to be. You don't have to do what I do or what the next person does. Have a plan. Speak to your coach and think, right, well, what should I go with? What should I be working with? If you're ingraining a fault in your swing, you might go, I'm just going to go with a couple of clubs. If you're working on, you know, through the bag, you can go with 4 clubs. But, you know, write the plan down if you want. If you go to a gym, they'll give you a workout. You know I'm in the gym all the time. So have a plan, you know, write it down and stick to the plan, because it's going to give you some feedback. If you're saying, right, I've used my wedge, that's good. When I get to my mid iron, that's good. My longer iron, I'm struggling with. You can go to and go to your coach and feedback what's happening with that, and you'll start to see and know your game better. A lot of people don't know the game because they think going to the range is the done thing. Yeah, so I go to the range, hit balls, come away, don't really know what I went for, just think that I've hit 100 balls and I've done my time, so I should play well on Saturday. It doesn't work that way. You need to have some structure to it, have a plan, and come away from there knowing that you stuck to that plan. And that's the discipline as well. That's a key, and you'll feel better by having a bit of a discipline to your session. Number 4, and this is something I think is massive, and if you ask any decent player, or you go to any event on the tour, or you watch this guy and they're on the range, they have sticks down and they change their alignment all the time. They'll change what they're doing, they'll change the shot. So have some variety in targets. Step away, reline it up. Now, people don't do that because it takes time and they can't be bothered. So line it up, hit it at one stick, and then the next set of balls, move it, go to another angle, and it gives you that feeling of lining up, going across fairways, going across the run of the mat, so you're not square onto the mat, because on the course you don't get this square of the mat. You've got to learn to go across fairways, across tees. Some tees don't always line where you think they should, so it gives you that view. So changing target is absolutely vital, and it's such a, again, a way of breaking it up. Each time you can swap it as many times as you want, even in between even in between your shots, just keep changing it. It's such a good practice to get into. And again, it slows you down, so you're not just hitting ball after ball after ball. You're going into the situation, you're stepping out, you're realigning, the shot looks different, like it does on a golf course. So it's giving you that little test. Okay, so, and number 5, this is one I think is really important, and my old coach always made me do this, is write it down. So when you come out, have a little notebook with you, put it in your car, put it in your golf bag, have a notebook and write down little memos from your session, because it's something to refer back to. It's great when you're hitting it well to look back on it and go, oh, that's what I was doing. It's great when you're not, because you can go to your coach. When I'm teaching someone and they come and go, yeah, I'm hitting it okay, it's better for them to say, look, I've had 3 sessions in the range, this is what's happening. You can start to see a pattern. You can look and see a pattern to what is happening in your game. If you went to the range and do these 5 tips for getting everything technical in the swing, this is purely just follow these and add your technical bits in, your session will be much more beneficial to you. You're not wasting your money at the range. Your time there is well spent. You'll walk away 50 balls feeling fresh and ready to go and play on the golf course. Take them tips with you to the range and improve your golf when you get out on the course. I've been Dave McKinnon, and I'll see you hopefully on sunnier days.